E aí galera, tranquilos? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do Brian Joga. E hoje galera, a gente vai prosseguir a história do Arthur Morgan. Isso mesmo, junto com a sua gangue. E hoje a gente vai conversar aqui com o Dante sobre o probleminha que aconteceu lá em Valentine, que eu tinha mostrado no vídeo anterior. Que apareceu um cara que o Dante tinha roubado, alguma coisa assim, e teve muita treta. Teve muita treta na cidade, teve muito tiroteio e a gente somos refugiados e mudamos de lugar para sobreviver, para não serem presos. E a gente vai ver aqui como vai ser a partir de agora. Mas antes de começar esse vídeo, já peço que você se inscreve no canal, ative o sininho para ver os próximos vídeos e deixe seu like. E bora! Mas antes, vou rapar essa barba do Arthur. Vamos lá conversar com o Dante rápido, não quero ficar tendo enrolação. Até queria mudar a roupa dele, mas vou deixar para o próximo vídeo. Novo Sul.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on.
Sigo Dutch.
It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of fish. Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along.
Chamou o cara de velhote e subiu o riacho onde você tava mijando.
Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
Tá bom, vamos subir no cavalo e seguir o Dutch. Siga o Hosea. Mas tem complicação de falar direito esse nome. Se fosse o nome Hosea, eu entenderia.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil
O Dutch
and the
pediu para a
rocks.
gangue não
See what
usar
turns
armas
up.
ao causar problemas em Hades.
We've got to be discreet.
A Imagine what a slew
Ah,
of rich simpletons
se for
there
por
must
isso,
be
tá
down
bom.
here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
oh, hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
Well, look who it is.
Spot. Bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can
Vamos pegar
discuss the
os
foolish magician.
fugitivos.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. Keep your guns holstered.
Prossiga o
We need
trem.
them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
Faster.
Yep. Go on, deputy.
Idiot. Now get after the others, come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance.
Bateu a
See if
cabeça
you
e
can get
acabou
alongside
caindo.
the train.
Tá,
Get
vou
alongside
guiar logo
that
de
flat
trem.
carriage.
Tá.
You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Oh,
You cop bastard. I'll do
Oh.
nothing. God damn you.
me
That's
solta.
enough. Damn it.
Go, get after them.
Where you gonna run to?
Persiga as Andersons restantes. Andersons restantes, na verdade.
Come on, shitbag.
Nossa, tô ficando cansado agora.
Bastard. Damn bastard.
Toma,
Get the hell
toma.
away from me.
Oh! Ah, não dá. Ah, não tem como. Não tem como, pegar ela pelo pescoço.
I'm gonna see you.
Ah, filhote.
Run, don't let them get
Só
away.
falta o outro.
Running ain't
Peraí
gonna
que perdi
help.
meu chapéu.
I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Onde você pensa que vai?
Come here. We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
Need some gin? Come on. Just don't kill him.
Are you sure?
Sadly so. I'm right out here if you need me.
Vamos.
Come on. I don't think I can open the door from the outside, unfortunately.
Toma. Ligando bem. Vai fugir não. Vai fugir não.
Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead.
Acho que
I
fez
think
esse
I won
lugar.
the fight. Just about.
Pegue o membro da gangue dos Anderson. Tá bom. Nossa. Deixei o Arthur ser apanhado bem mais.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Ah, então o nome da cidade que o Dutch tinha proibido de usar armas é Rhodes. Dutch pediu para a gangue não usar armas ou causar problemas em Rhodes. Bom, significa que já li isso. Bom, não sei se vocês ouviram quando eu falei quando eles estavam conversando.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in
Ah, é
for me?
ali. Achei que era essa casinha, mas não é.
Hey, fellas. Sooner you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell. Okay, this way.
Vou levar esse cara pra cadeia.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, These better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur,
That's
Hosea, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Nossa, o bigode que eu vi daquele xerife é bem escroto. Que bigode é aquele?
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Aceitar o convite para pescar. Recusar o convite para
Arthur?
pescar. Ah,
Sure,
vamos lá pescar um pouco.
why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Se eu soubesse subir à direita, se eu tivesse um cavalo, eu poderia fazer esse assobio. Mas não sei subir à direita.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say
Tô
it was
precisando
worthwhile
escovar o
diversion all
cavalo, ele tá
around.
meio sujo.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny. So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. That's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Agora entendi porque aquele cara apareceu e o Valentim falou que Dutch roubou alguma coisa. Deve ter sido as ovelhas dele. Que o Arthur e o John tinham roubado. Deve ser por causa disso. Mas me pergunto como ele tinha
I saw
achado.
some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Se no cavalo tivesse uma opção de pegar o chapéu, seria bom.
This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
Ah,
You're
qual é?
still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck? Good fish.
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Use L1 para controlar o barco. Aperte X para repetidamente para remar mais rápido. É, mas gasta muita energia do Arthur.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Atrai todos os peixes de lago de tamanhos média e grande. Ah, tudo bem.
Strong with good old
As
worm.
iscas artificiais de lago são excelentes para apanhar peixes grandes que vivem em lagos, especialmente os esturjão de lago e o lúcio almiscarado.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Vamos ver se esse peixe artificial funciona mesmo.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
There he is.
Looks like you got a bite,
Diretamente para
Arthur.
atrair os
You hooked
peixes.
him.
Oh. Se o peixe for grande, vai ser bem ruimzinho. Tem que jogar isso aqui rápido. Vamos.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can
Putz,
grow a lot
que
bigger
peixe,
than that.
que peixe
Mother
grande.
told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the
Agora
river,
agora
just
tá
southwest of
bem
Saint
legal.
Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, So how did you enjoy those bass?
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands
Eu
up,
peguei quase o
takes
mesmo
off his
peixe,
hat,
mas tudo.
bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word.
Pescar mais.
So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Até que foi uma boa
Remember
ideia ter
those big
aceitado o
salmon I
convite de
caught in
pescar.
Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in
think
New
you'll miss
Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert...
Não, já
Hey,
chega.
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Miguel is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground,
Não gostei nem um pouco dessa música que eles estão cantando.
We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant
Os
men
homens
who
daquela
do
época
our
do Velho
state's
Oeste não
maintain.
sabiam cantar
To
direito.
them we
Ainda.
dance this round, around, around. To them we dance
Mas já na
this
nova
round,
geração
around, around.
é outro
And
do patamar.
he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground.
Ah, só que de boa, vamos pescar e voltamos ao acampamento onde a gente estava.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back in camp. All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Onde eu pisar?
I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
O Novo Sul. Não tá. Novo Sul. Arthur, Dutch e Hosea vão de viagem para pescar. Nocauteia Anderson sem sofrer dano. Captura o leve Anderson para a prisão em menos de 5 minutos e 30 segundos. Apanha um peixe com o Dutch e o Hosea. Bom, mais uma vez bros, hein? Vale, só vou ganhar pouquíssimo, só 1 ou 2 ou 3 de ouro. E mediano de prata. E maioria bros, hein? Mas é assim que as coisas funcionam no Red Dead. Bom galera, esse é o vídeo. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. E se inscreve no canal, ative o sininho para ver os próximos vídeos. E deixe seu like. E bora galera. Fui!
Get lost.